Ever felt compelled to buy something you didn't need simply because of a persuasive salesperson? Or agreed to a favor you were hesitant about, swayed by a friend's skillful plea? These aren't mere coincidences, they're subtle manipulations of dark psychology at play. Don't worry, we all experience this. Our minds are wired to respond to specific triggers, often without us even realizing it. This isn't about turning you into a master manipulator. Instead, it's about unveiling the tools of persuasion, understanding their influence, and using this knowledge responsibly. For within the realm of dark psychology lies a potent truth. Influence, when wielded ethically, can be a force for good. Just imagine the possibilities. Negotiating a better deal, inspiring action for a cause you believe in, or simply becoming more persuasive in your daily life. By understanding the levers of human behavior, we can unlock a world of possibilities. However, with great power comes great responsibility. This is where the line between persuasion and manipulation blurs. It's a slippery slope, and awareness is our shield and ethical conduct our compass. So buckle up as we delve into the fascinating world of dark psychology and learn how to persuade like a pro responsibly. Dark psychology might seem like something out of a spy thriller, but it's more common than you think. It's the art of understanding and leveraging human psychology to influence decisions and actions. Think of it as the invisible strings that guide our choices, often without our conscious awareness. At the heart of dark psychology lie persuasive techniques, finely honed tools that tap into our deepest psychological triggers. These techniques aren't inherently good or evil, it's all about intention and application. Just like a hammer can be used to build a house or cause destruction, persuasive techniques can be employed for positive or negative purposes. One such technique is commitment and consistency. We humans have a deep-seated desire to appear consistent in our words and actions. Once we've committed to something, even in a small way, we're more likely to follow through with larger requests that align with that initial commitment. For example, imagine a salesperson asking you to try a free sample of a new drink. By agreeing to this small request, you're subtly committing to the idea that you're interested in the product. This makes you more susceptible to buying a full-sized bottle later, even if you weren't initially planning on it. Commitment and consistency is a powerful tool because it plays on our need for self-image and social validation. We want to be seen as reliable and consistent individuals. This desire for consistency can be so strong that we often rationalize our actions to align with our previous commitments, even if it means going against our better judgment. Think about a time when you stubbornly stuck to a decision, even when it became clear it wasn't the best course of action. You might have justified it by saying, "I've already invested so much time and effort into this," or "I'm not a quitter." This is commitment and consistency at work. Marketers and salespeople exploit this principle masterfully. They offer free trials, money-back guarantees, and other low-commitment offers to get their foot in the door. Once you've made that initial commitment, you're more likely to become a paying customer, even if the product or service doesn't fully meet your needs. Understanding this principle is crucial for both wielding and defending against its influence. By recognizing the power of small commitments, we can make more conscious decisions and avoid falling prey to manipulative tactics. Conversely, we can use this technique ethically to encourage positive behaviors in ourselves and others. Another potent tool in the arsenal of dark psychology is reciprocity. This principle dictates that when someone does something nice for us, we feel obligated to return the favor. It's a deeply ingrained social norm that transcends cultures and societies. Think about the last time someone gave you an unexpected gift or went out of their way to help you. Didn't you feel a surge of gratitude and a desire to reciprocate their kindness? This feeling of indebtedness is a powerful motivator, and skilled persuaders know how to leverage it to their advantage. A classic example of reciprocity in action is the free sample tactic used by supermarkets and food companies. By offering you a small bite of a new product, they're subtly triggering your sense of obligation to reciprocate their generosity. This reciprocity doesn't have to be material. It can also be emotional or social. For example, if someone compliments you or listens attentively to your problems, you're more likely to feel indebted to them and inclined to return the favor. This is why building rapport and establishing a sense of connection is crucial in persuasion. Have you ever found yourself agreeing with a group's opinion even if you initially had reservations? Well, that's the power of social proof in action. We humans are social animals, hardwired to seek guidance and validation from those around us. When unsure of how to act or what to believe, we look to the behavior of others, especially those we perceive as similar to ourselves. Think about the last time you were in a new city and looking for a restaurant. Chances are you were drawn to the one with a long line snaking out the door. The logic is simple. If so many people are willing to wait for a table, it must be good. This herd mentality isn't limited to restaurants. It influences our choices in everything from fashion trends to political affiliations. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us what's popular, what's trending, and what everyone else is doing. This creates a powerful sense of conformity, nudging us towards the perceived majority opinion. Marketers exploit social proof through testimonials, reviews, and social media engagement. Seeing hundreds of positive reviews for a product can sway even the most skeptical buyer. Similarly, witnessing thousands of people following a particular trend can make it seem irresistible, even if it goes against our personal taste. From the doctor diagnosing our ailments to the mechanic fixing our car, we rely on the expertise of others to navigate countless aspects of our lives. We trust their knowledge, skills, and experience to guide our decisions and actions. This inherent trust in authority figures is another powerful tool of persuasion. Authority can manifest in various forms: titles, uniforms, credentials, and even a confident demeanor. When confronted with someone who embodies authority, we're more likely to comply with their requests even if they go against our better judgment. Think about the classic Milgram experiment, where participants were instructed by a researcher in a lab coat to administer increasingly strong electric shocks to another person. Despite their moral objections, a significant number of participants obeyed the researcher's commands, highlighting the overwhelming power of authority. While such extreme examples are rare in everyday life, the principle of authority is constantly at play. We're more likely to trust a salesperson wearing a uniform, believe a claim made by someone with a doctorate, and follow the advice of a financial advisor with an impressive track record. Have you ever found yourself agreeing to a request simply because you liked the person asking? That's the power of liking in action. We're naturally drawn to people we find attractive, charming, and relatable. This affinity creates a halo effect, influencing our perception of their credibility, trustworthiness, and persuasiveness. Building rapport is crucial in any persuasive interaction. When we like someone, we're more likely to let our guard down, trust their intentions, and comply with their requests. This is why salespeople often go to great lengths to establish a personal connection with potential customers. There are several factors that contribute to likability. Physical attractiveness plays a role, as we're naturally drawn to those we find aesthetically pleasing. Similarity also matters, as we tend to like people who share our values, interests, and backgrounds. Compliments, even if insincere, can be surprisingly effective. A well-placed compliment can trigger a surge of dopamine in the recipient's brain, making them more receptive to the persuader's message. This is why flattery, even if it's transparently manipulative, can be so disarming. Scarcity, the perception that something is rare, limited, or dwindling in availability, creates a powerful sense of urgency and desire. We're hardwired to place a higher value on things that are scarce, whether it's a limited edition product, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, or even information that's not readily available. Think about the frenzy surrounding Black Friday sales or the launch of a new iPhone. The perception of scarcity, fueled by limited quantities, time-sensitive discounts, and long lines, creates a sense of urgency that compels people to act impulsively. This principle also applies to information. We're more likely to pay attention to and value information that's presented as exclusive, confidential, or not widely known. This is why phrases like insider information and off the record carry such weight. Marketers use scarcity tactics to create a sense of exclusivity and urgency, driving sales and influencing consumer behavior. Limited edition products, time-sensitive discounts, and phrases like "while supplies last" are all designed to tap into our fear of missing out. The techniques of dark psychology are powerful tools capable of influencing decisions and shaping behavior. But with great power comes great responsibility. It's crucial to remember that these techniques are ethically neutral. It's our intentions and applications that determine whether they're used for good or evil. Imagine a skilled negotiator using their understanding of these principles to secure a fair deal for their company, benefiting both parties involved. Now picture a manipulative individual employing the same techniques to exploit vulnerable people for personal gain. The tools are the same. The difference lies in the ethical compass guiding their use. Ethical persuasion is about influence, not manipulation. It's about understanding and respecting the other person's perspective, presenting information clearly and honestly, and allowing them to make an informed decision without coercion or deception. It's about using your knowledge of human psychology to nudge people towards positive outcomes, whether it's encouraging healthy habits, promoting charitable causes, or simply improving communication and understanding. As we've explored the depths of dark psychology, we've uncovered a potent truth. Influence is a double-edged sword. It can be used to manipulate and exploit, leading to harmful consequences. But it can also be wielded ethically, empowering us to connect, persuade, and inspire positive change. The key lies in awareness. By understanding the tools of persuasion, we can recognize when they're being used on us, protecting ourselves from manipulation. More importantly, we can harness these tools for good, using them to build meaningful relationships, advocate for causes we believe in, and make a positive impact on the world. The next time you encounter a persuasive message, whether it's a compelling advertisement, a charismatic salesperson, or a passionate speech, take a moment to analyze the techniques at play. Are they being used ethically? Are they appealing to your better judgment or exploiting your vulnerabilities? Remember, influence is everywhere. By becoming aware of its subtle power, we can navigate the world with greater discernment, making conscious choices that align with our values and contribute to a more ethical and persuasive world.